Hello guys, thank you for watching my video for today. Today we're going to be discussing superpowers. I've already recorded this 3 times and it's failed every single time, so we're going to do this really fast. I'm going to go point by point by point. I already have everything I want to say about every single power ready, and basically the goal is if it's a more practical and more useful in general life, it's going to be good. If it's not, then it's pretty bad. So that's my ranking. That's how I'm going to do this. So let's get started. First one, we have flight. Nah, actually no, wrong. Again, that's not what I do. First one is invisibility. I think that's weird. If you pick it, you're a pervert. Sorry, it's a little rough, but I'm just saying if you don't need it for most stuff in life, you don't really need it for a lot of like any practical purposes. You don't want to be invisible. And if we're going like the boys' version of invincibility, where it only applies to your skin, or like most versions of it where it only applies to your skin, you have to be naked for it. It's just weird. It's icky. It's kind of nasty, and that's why I say it's perfect. Or if you're a spy and assassin, that works, but even then, it's kind of yeah. All right, next up, let's do X-ray vision. I think X-ray vision is pretty good. It's not the best, and it's not amazing because I feel like almost sinners don't need it. But if you're looking for something, it's great. If you're injured, that's pretty good. And because I mean, think about it, right? If you have an injury and you need to see where it is, X-ray vision that shit, whatever you can on your body. Boom, you find an injury, tell the doctor. You saved your time, you saved the doctor's time, and you saved a very expensive machine that would cost you thousands of dollars. So that makes it why it's pretty good power, but most scenarios it's not going to help you. I don't think so. Super strength, A tier. Fight anyone, you win. If you're trying to move stuff around, you win. If you're trying to get to a higher place, like jumping, you win. I mean, it is a great power for a reason. It's a reason that so many superheroes just have super strength by themselves. It's one of those powers that you only really need it You only really need it to have a lot of versatility in what you can do and expand what you can't do. So for that reason, I make it A tier. But it does lack mobility. I mean, you can go faster with it, but there's certain powers that if you unlock the full potential of it, can have way more mobility than super strength. So that's why I'm going to keep an A. Let's do magic. I think magic is weird because I've said this in my previous versions of this recording. I've done this twice. Depending on the magic you get, you can either have a really good magic system in your favor or a really ass one against you. And because of that, it's just kind of hard to determine whether or not it's going to be a good one because you could just get a really good magic system that benefits you and it's like, oh yes, I love it. Or you can get a really bad one and it's like, well, you're kind of screwed because then you need to learn and understand it and it's like so many rules to it. Like depending on what magic system you get, which is a bunch out there and a bunch of versions and a bunch of ones that require like different rules and everything. I just don't see it being like a very good power in my opinion, but that's just my opinion. Let's do one of the S tiers. We'll do super speed. Yep, super speed is S tier. Amazing power that I mean, and this is my opinion, right? Most superheroes that have super speed are very underutilized because a lot of times the people making them don't know how to make them, so they have to make weird constraints on them or weird restrictions. But when they're like fully, like they're tapping to their full potential, if you can go that fast, go like faster than light type shit, it's overpowered. You can get to anywhere you want. You can be anything you want. You can go anywhere you want with that. Because I mean, if you have enough speed, you can practically escape the planet and go into space, right? It's very useful, and I think it's a power that I mean, let's look at this, right? It's a power that if you get it, it's great and it's wonderful, and it will always help you in most scenarios in life. Really, most scenarios, from the very common to the very rare, it will help you a lot, and that's why I think it's S tier. Underwater beating, underwater beating, underwater breathing is definitely a mid-tier power because most scenarios in life, if you're not near a large body of water, you don't need that. But if you are, then damn, that's good. That's good. That's very, very good. I mean, come on, think about it, right? A marine biologist, a lifeguard on a boat in the middle of the ocean, underwater breathing, you're safe. I mean, it doesn't save you from hypothermia, all that jazz, right? Still, pretty good power. And I mean, if you want to be safe from water and not drown, it's very good in that part. But besides that, most scenarios, it's not useful because it's just breathing underwater. It doesn't give you mobility. It doesn't give you anything like that. It doesn't give you strength. It doesn't give you strength. So because of that, I think it's just mid, right? Next up, we're going to do flight, A tier, great power, get anywhere you want to go, anything you want to do. I mean, it's a good power overall. I just think if you understand that the fact that if you can basically escape most scenarios, let's say, I don't know, you're in an awkward scenario, run away. If you're in a fight, run away. If you need to escape from if you need to escape from the police, run away. If you need to get to work early, you need to get to work and you're late, fly. Like, I mean, it's crazy potential in flying that you can just, most scenarios in life are muted like they're not a problem anymore because you could just fly to that place. So because of that, I give A tier. Let's see another one. Shapeshifting, I think is pretty bad. Most times you don't need it. It's very awkward. I mean, you can shapeshift into a certain thing. It doesn't help you. It doesn't. I'm assuming you just look like them. So because of that, you're not gonna know exactly what that person knows. So you won't be able to mimic them 100%. And furthermore, it's only really good if you're a spy or assassin that needs to pretend to be someone else for like a little bit. If you're in general life, I don't think you need to pretend to be someone else. Like unless you're very smart with it, maybe like you pretend to be Elon Musk or whatever, and then go into a bank and then be like, hey, can I get some money? Get that money. But even then, they would ask for your passcode, which you don't know. So it's just, I mean, sure, there could be potential with it, but I just don't see it. Laser beam, I think is pretty good, but it's not great because it's one of those powers like, yeah, like, I like it. It looks cool. Fights you win with it. But in real life, I mean, I can only really see it helping you getting past like barriers that you need to like remove. So you use laser beam right to break those barriers. But even then, it's like kind of works, kind of doesn't. I don't know. I don't see really a good use for it in most scenarios, but in the scenarios that is useful, pretty good, pretty good. Telekinesis S tier. Great power. I think a lot of people underestimate the potential of it, that you can move yourself, and if you can move stuff with it, move anything with your mind. You can move air, you can move water. It basically makes you a fully realized avatar if you think about it. But also you can move yourself, which gives you power of light. I just think it's a power that has a lot of potential if used correctly by the correct person, which in most media, they don't really show that potential, so it's a shame, but still. Very good power. We're gonna do the Avatar stuff right now. I'm gonna go them quickly because I think most people know Avatar, but I'll explain them. Same thing as fly. You can fly with it, kinda. You need tools unless you're, a monk. So let go of your earthly attachments. You got that right. Depends on the person. Mobility is great. Fighting is good. Also, if you're a pacifist, this is the one you want to go for, so you don't kill the person. Very good power. Earthbending, very strong, has a lot of uses in nature, but if you're in a populous area, you can't really use it without hurting someone or breaking a law. So no. Waterbending, S tier. Again, great power. Water's everywhere around Earth, so you can use that. You can use it for mobility. I think if you're, right, from what I remember, if you're in a large body of water and you're a master, you could just move around the water freely. And furthermore, it's very good. You also use the eyes to attack, and if you master it enough, you use blood manipulation, which wins you fights automatically. So I mean, in a lot of scenarios in life, I think it's a very good power. Also, you can get water from the air, so you're in the middle of nowhere, about to die. Get water, you live. Firebending. I think firebending is gonna be, in my opinion, they're in the mid. It's good in the fight, but that's it. If you're pacifist, you can burn someone and kill them. Not good. If you're in the forest, you can light a fire, destroy the entire forest. Not great. Populous area, you can burn someone, burn a building, you get in trouble. It's just, you need to have a lot of control for it, and that's going to take years to get there. And at the beginning, I think you're going to mess around too much, and it's just not going to be good power at the very beginning. And even once you master it, it's just very mid in general. Immortality. F tier. I think it's one of the worst ones you get. You will see everyone around you die a miserable death, and you will not like it. You will be sad, and you will be alone. That's it. Teleportation S tier. You can go anywhere you want. That's it. That's goated. And probably if it's like certain versions of it, you open a portal, you can kill a lot of people with that portal. That's it. Time control. Just stop time if you're in a fight. Kill a person, you win. Stop time if you're late to something, you win. Stop time if you need to finish something and you don't have enough time. Stop time. Literally, it's just a goated power. Great. And then energy manipulation is probably the greatest one here because you just win. If you can manipulate energy to such a degree that you don't need extra tools, you win. That's it. Boom. You're done. Finito. Anyways, that's my video. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.